Hello everyone, my name is Iman Bagus Ramatullah. I'm from Informatics. My student number is 152404755. And today we're gonna talk about computers. I make this presentation to make it more easier to understand about what is computers. Basically, we're gonna learn about software, operating system, and hardware. So let's get started. What's inside the computer? You can imagine with the big picture. Think about the software is like our brain and the hardware is our body. Basically, the software is tells you what to do, and the hardware or the body is controlled by our mind or our brain. And basically, they need each other to work. So it's simultaneously you can work together and they cannot be separated. The software, we call it the brains to make it easier to understand. Basically, software is like the instructions or programs that run on your computer. You cannot touch it, but you can see what it does. For the example, you play your favorite game, like basic game in every computer has, like solitaire, and then you browsing some social media like Facebook or Twitter like that, and you using like web browser. It's like Chrome or Safari in Mac, or you can use Microsoft Word to typing something and work on your project and make it a book or something like that. And there is an apps. What is the apps? Basically, apps is like applications. It's like software, but it's for specific tasks. Basically, you need this application for what you're gonna do. For just like you're typing something, making books, it's like word processor or for writing, you can use Microsoft Word. Or there is a graphic designer or photographer. After you take photos, you need some edit in the photos. You can use photo editor. It's just like Photoshop. And then web browser is like Chrome, Safari, and there's games. If you wanna have some fun playing with your friends, there's a plenty of games, you know it. It's like Zuma. Zuma is like old games but very addictive. And then there is like Counter Strike, FPS game like first person shooting, so many more. And these apps run on off top the operating system. What is operating system? So next slide. Nah, operating system basically is like software, but it's very important. You can imagine that the software inside the computer needs something to manage. There is some software that makes everything works perfectly. You can imagine like the manager of restaurant. He keeps make sure all of the employee work together, such as there is a chef, waitress, or dishwasher, and there is accounting and cashier. Basically, the manager needs every person in their parts work perfectly and they can work together as a team. In the computer, you can imagine it's like if you're typing something in your keyboard and the type what you type it shows on your screen, and that's the operating system what do to your computer. And uh you cannot see and or feels maybe the operating system is always working behind the scene or behind the camera. You cannot feels the activation, but it makes your computer works perfectly. There is some operating system you may know. uh, First one is there is Windows. Um, is almost all of the computers have Windows in government, in personal computers, and in bank. A lot of use Windows, and there's Mac OS is from Apple product. From you can use it on MacBook or another parts of Apple product. And there is Linux and iOS. iOS is for a mobile phone, smartphone for iPhone. The operating system is iOS, and for another one is Android. It's like Samsung and etc. Basically, they all do the same. They do the basic job, but feel a bit different in how to use the operating system. And many user like Windows for capability of the operating system is a lot of to do, such as you can programming or developing coding or something. It's more flexible than Mac OS because Mac OS is specifically you can perfectly build for Apple product, Apple software like that. And what does the OS actually do? You can imagine like it's your helper for your computer. It's basically runs these five things. It's lets you open and close programs. If you simply open the programs and then close it, that's OS do to the process. And save and find your file, connect to the internet, and make sure your printer, mouse, and keyboard works. It's very important because that's how you communicate with your computer. And of course, the bridge between you and the computer hardwares. Software and OS, they are working together. Basically, if you can uh, run it, the application, if you click an app of icon of software, the operating system wakes up the right hardware parts, such as you wanna take a picture from your computer. If you launch, let's say, Photo Booth, the application is called Photo Booth. You click it on the icon of software. It will tells the computer, oh, you want to take a picture. If you want to take a picture, what you really needs to do? Oh, you need a camera, right? So basically, after you click on this photo booth software, OS tell the computers to uh, turn on the camera for you see your face and show on the display. And it's constant behind the scene of teamwork. You can run it as several software too, and that's the operating system manage how to completely perfectly run. And now let's talk about the hardware of or the body. It's it's of course the physical stuff. You can touch it and you can actually hold it. That's the simplest explanation. Hardware parts are all the physical components you can see and touch. If you can pick it up or point to it, it's probably hardware. And this is what the software lives on the controls. There is a several hardware. So we start from the important one, or you can say the brain of the computer. And without that, the computer it won't turn on any at all. So the first one, there is computer core parts. The first one is CPU, or you can call it central processing unit. It's like the brain of the hardware. Does all the thinking and calculations. You can analogy is like the engine of the car. Of course, you cannot drive the car or even turn it on the car without engine, right? It's if you like there is no CPU, you just like a case, just like empty case. You cannot do with that. You of course need a CPU. That's the brain of the computer. And then you have RAM, or you can call it random access memory. It's basically like a short-term memory. It holds the data, the CPU, and it's actively while it's actively using. You can imagine like your desk and where you keep things you're working on right now. And if you like have a pencil of or pen and there is a notes, you can put it side by side or inside the cabinet, and then you can and then you can take it while you need to do. If you like um needs to something to write, and then you can just pick it up and you know where is the place you put the pen. It's like basically a simple space for your works keep you running. And there is motherboard. Motherboard is the main circuit board, connects everything together. You can imagine like the skeleton and nervous system. Basically it's like a simple board, and there is some parts inside that and the electricity running through that, and every parts connect to each other, and there is a logics that um, makes the computer run. And there is storing your stuff. It's like where you put your files and save the files. And there is two types of that. The first one it's hard drives and SSD. There's hard drive or HDD or solid state drive SSD. Basically, they're for long-term memory. Stores your OS, software, photos, music, and documents. And for these types, SSD are faster and more modern because there is no moving part inside of uh, the part, because hard drive, you're basically like using DVD or CD, and it needs to run, and while it run, it stores data or read the data. But SSD, basically you just put inside the microchip. It's basically like you filling a cabinet or library where you keep things for later. Like you keep your books or you keep your clothes inside the cabinet, and while you're not using it, you just put in there. But when you need to using it, you know where is the place that you put the clothes or your books, and while you need, you just open it and take it, and you're using it. And there is an input or output device. It's basically for your co- communicate it to your computer. It's like you talking your to computer. Input devices, it's, you can imagine how you tell it what to do. And there is a keyboard, mouse, scanner, microphone, webcam, and joystick. You can call it your equipment to tells the computer what to do. And there is an output devices. It's how it shows you things. It's like the feedback of your computer after you give the input, and the computer shows or tells you how it runs. And there is monitor or screen, printer, and speakers and headset. You can see this is the devices. There's keyboard, mouse, or the image scanner, microphone, webcam, and joystick. Basically, the input devices is a lot of things, and this is the usually a lot of people have and using. The keyboard is very compute is very important because it's like tells you the computer what to do, and the mouse the mouse it's for your pointing the files and click the application. Image scanner basically is like if you wanna uh, take some files and make it digitally to stores in the files in of computer, you can put it the paper in on of top the scanner, and the scanner will run it and will scan the image of the print. And there is a microphone. It's how to your input your sound, or even some sound you can use it to record your voice. And there is webcam. Webcam is for take your picture or record your picture to make it some videos maybe, or some other project needs the photo. And joystick basically is like how you play with your games, and you can use the joystick for like um, playing games with your friends without uh, using the keyboard, but using joystick instead. And there is output device such as monitor, printer, speaker, headset. A monitor is a must for computers because basically it's like uh, tells you what to do and you can see it in front of your eyes. And then there is printer. Printer is the opposite of this image scanner. Just like from digital to physically files. If you type something on Word or you take a picture and then you want to print it, you're using the printer. And there is speaker. Speaker is like opposite of microphone. It's basically is just sound from your computer to uh, sound from or videos or just like uh, Zoom meeting, and you can hear it from speaker. And there is headset. Headset is basically there's an input and output device inside that because there is a speaker and then microphone, and you can use it on your head, and just like that you can talk through it, and while you hear the sound with your friends while playing or while editing videos, just like that. And other important hardware bits and more cool hardware. This is the parts where you can upgrade your computer to make it more capable what you need to work or what you need to play some games and another level. I mean like GPU. GPU is like graphics card, and it's makes pretty pictures and videos. It's just like specialized artists for visuals. Um, the simple explanation is like when you editing some videos or playing some games, there is a settings that if you wanna run it smoothly or the picture is more vivid or like sharp, you need GPU or upgrade the GPU to make it uh, works and fits your idealism. Because without that, you cannot works comfortably, and it will bothers you so much. And also there is a power supply. Basically, it's like you give your electricity to your CPU or computers to all part, and it's like the heart and pumping blood and or energy. And you need a good power supply because if the voltage or the watt is not enough for your parts or for your hardware, it will damage internally, so with some short circuitly electricity just like that and become not works perfectly. So, and there is a ports. Ports is basically like you connect the other devices, and just from the earlier um, the input and the output device needs ports because basically if there is a wire, you need to plug in into the ports just like USB, HDMI, ports for keyboard, ports for mouse, and ports from microphone, and just like that. So basically, hardware and software is perfect match. Your powerful hardware, or just like mediocre hardware, is just a fancy paperweight without software, especially the OS, to tell it what to do. And software can do nothing, can do anything without the hardware to run on. So basically, it's there. need each other and their team. Um, you can, if you want to play good game, is like triple A games. I mean, like games who needs graphic card good enough to play it, and so you need the hardware that can support the game, so it will work smoothly and perfectly together. And if you have a hardware that, like, I mean the GPU, but you don't have the operating system or even the game, what you gonna do with your hardware then? So basically it's like, yeah, they perfect match, just like that. And that's it. That's the simplest explanation from me to how you understand software, operating system, and hardware. I hope you understand from my explanation, and thank you so much for your attention, and hope you learn something from this. Thank you and see ya.